Hi guys, so our project was called A Lesson on Women in STEM, and I'm Lily King.
And I am Jenna Ulick. So before we get started, we just wanted to make sure that everyone knows what STEM is. It's actually an acronym. It stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. It is a program that tries to promote these different fields. It's actually something that Obama pushed for when he was in office.
So first we wanted to talk a little bit about why we spoke about women in STEM to begin with. One reason is because of our majors. So I am a biochemistry major.
And I am a mathematics major and a physics major.
And another reason we wanted to focus on women in STEM is because of their underrepresentation in history specifically. So this isn't as big of a problem now, but in history this was, for example, Rosalind Franklin, who we'll talk about later, did make some really great progress with the DNA structure. However, the men in her field got no recognition. Also, they are role models for us. So since we are women in this STEM program, we find these women to be role models for us.
Okay, so what we did was we created a lesson plan, and then we executed that lesson plan at the House of Mercy. We worked with elementary age students. Our initial plan was to work with high school students because we want to be certified as high school teachers, but we were unable to find a time that worked in our schedules, so we worked with elementary age students, which was just as fun. And then in the next slide, we'll go into detail about what our lesson really was. If you would like the full lesson plan, you can click on the link here, and it'll take you to that.
So the procedure we followed was first to introduce ourselves to the class and talk about who everyone's heroes were. We also had the students draw their heroes. So this could be, we told them that this could be anyone from their family or someone famous they knew, anything to that aspect. We then defined what STEM meant and why we chose the topic, as we mentioned to you in this PowerPoint as well. And then we talked about Marie Curie and Rosalind Franklin, and they had to do with the DNA findings. So from there, we went on to a DNA model activity where they used pipe cleaners to build their own DNA. And then we talked about Jane Liu, Mae Jemison, Katherine Johnson, and Sarah Seward, who all had something to do with astronomy or astrophysics. Some of them were astronauts as well. So to go along with these topics, we did a straw rocket activity where they colored a pre-printed rocket, and we had them use straws and the bottom of a pipette to be able to shoot them into the air. We concluded also with a discussion about the lesson and about how they felt about STEM, if any of the kids were going to go into the field or not.
Okay, so this lesson plan connected to two different critical concerns of the Sisters of Mercy. The first one was immigration. The first way that this connected to immigration was that one of the people that we talked about, one of the women, her name was Jane Liu. She was actually a refugee from South Vietnam. Another reason that it connected to immigration is that many of the students that we interacted with during this lesson plan were actually immigrants themselves. The next critical concern was women. Obviously, we focused on women in STEM, and we did this for the reasons that we have already discussed. And we just wanted to make sure that we addressed to not only the girls, but also the boys in the classroom, just to emphasize that they can do whatever they want to do and go into whatever field they would like to go into.
This also connected to the principles of multicultural education from class that we learned about. The first we talked about was the student at the center, and the ways we did this was in our lesson, we encouraged student voice throughout the lesson by having open conversation and asking questions about their perceptions and opinions. So throughout the lesson, we kept asking how they felt about the lesson, if they enjoyed the lesson with the women that we chose, and things like that. We also encouraged expression through artistic ways, not just conversation. So we had them draw, like I mentioned, as well as coloring and cutting out the rocket ships. And all of this was engaging also by hands-on activity because of the 3 activities that we did: the drawing their hero, the DNA model, as well as the spaceship, rocket ship. And a few of the things that we focused on from the MEPS textbook that the group of teenagers mentioned were, quote, making learning a social thing, making sure students understand, and providing role models to inspire students. So we wanted to pick these women in science so that each of the children in the room would have a connection to STEM and feel like they could do whatever they wanted to do. The second we focused on was all students can learn. And we did this by encouraging joint productive activity and instructional conversation. Joint productive activity shows that all students can learn by encouraging interactions between students and between student and the teacher. So we had a lot of conversation throughout our teaching, as well as instructional conversation to promote the idea that all students can learn by building off of student prior knowledge and experience. So we tried to build in as much diversity as we could into our women in STEM. The third is a model of social justice, and we did this by teaching about underrepresentation of women, as well as the idea that all people should be treated with fairness, respect, dignity, and generosity. And again, adding in students' own perspectives about their heroes and about how they felt about STEM.
So in conclusion, we had a really great time with this experience. We had a blast, and we think that the kids had a blast as well. And we feel that the principles of multicultural education were really grounded in our experience of teaching diverse youth.